your shot. Terry, 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 Terry.
Whoops! What is this? This is Sadie, right? Da 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 da. Yeah, Sadie! Sadie's nuts! Murdered in broad daylight, folks! One of Simbera's guest streams? You bet your behind it is! I don't like the delay. It's weird. What's up, everybody? Roland Butterfield sneaking into the meadow right as I seen transition. 1, 2, 3, Platinum Fox, Dragon Hunter, Decoy Codes, Mika Butter Snaggle, a Warg. Proton, I might have said your name already. You get it twice. If so, M, how are you? I hope your head feels better. Clovey Girl, what's up? IRB Alley, how are you? Madokan Queen lurking in the background. Hope the rest of your workday goes smoothly. What is up, everybody? How is everybody's Tuesday? Those of you that are K-Kona probably feeling a little off today because it's Monday, but not Monday. It's Tuesday Monday. How was everybody's weekend? How was the rest of everybody's weekend? I know I streamed yesterday, but it doesn't feel like it. Because it was a Saturday stream, it feels, well, because it was the time slot of a Saturday stream, it feels like I've had a day or so in between. Tuesday. What's up, Decoy? How are ya? So what are we doing, by the way? We're gonna start the stream off doing some stuff in Love2D. We're gonna try to recreate Pico-8. Except not at the same time. Doing good. It's a little toasty in here. It's like hot in this apartment, which doesn't make sense. But otherwise good. Decoy, did you get some storms over the weekend? We got some pretty gnarly storms. Miserable here in America's Wang. Nice trip. Thank you. It's a new dress. Look at this. Look at this tiny pocket. You know what I have in this tiny pocket? A guitar pick. That's the only thing I've found that fits in it. So yeah, we're gonna try to make Pico-8, kind of, in Love2D. Basically, the point of the exercise is to figure out how we can scale games with smaller resolutions to a larger screen and not have the window be like this tiny. And I'll illustrate the purposes behind this, but that's the objective. Then we're gonna play Splunky. I got all of my bad runs out of the way yesterday. Tidge, what's up? So, the idea is that today I should be good. All of them, yes. Forever, for the rest of time. I will now be as good as House is. Phew, it's so hot in here. Why is it so hot? I guess because I just walked home. Need some water. You know it's hot outside when I got the big gulp. Owen, what's up? How you doing? Let's see, do we have any juices to give out? Allie, are you still lurking? IRB Allie? Tid, you got a couple juices. Are you in the chat or in the meadow yet? My stream deck is like off kilter because I dug this bad boy out of the closet yesterday. What do I keep in my shirt pocket? A guitar pick. Where's Average Atlas? Did all upper management have to stay late? Actually, Average Atlas left before me today. I just have a shorter commute than he does. All right, Tidge. You got some juice. It's coming your way. 2 juices. Strength or wit would be nice. There's a strength. And there's a milk.
When I feel that milk pour over my body.
Is this cool?
Average Atlas is not my boss. Oh, Dragon Hunter with a juice redeem. Sorry, it almost snuck past. Where you at? Are you in here? You should be in here. Dragon Hunter. Boom! The only thing that looks like a real bee. 1-1. You need, this is your 3rd ever juice. Toughness, wit, luck, or strength. It's wit. The grape juice. You're working towards being extremely balanced. Congratulations. God, it's so toasty. If anybody sees Allie, let me know. We need to get this juice off the shelves before it goes bad. All right, let's not dilly-dally too much. Let's not dilly-dally too much. I don't know how long this project will take. Hopefully not too long. I did some preliminary work, so it should speed things up. But I want to ensure that we have time. We space ourselves nicely. It's easy to get lost in a coding wormhole. Caps lock. Sorry, I'm just getting a project spun up. What did I do? Your AC is not working? That's horrible. The AC in the building was like not on when we arrived at the office this morning, so it was very warm. All right. We are going to Pico-8 Mimic. We're gonna call this Mimic 8. One, two, three, no respond. Must sting. Let's see, main.lua. All right, once I get this set up, we'll transition to the new scene, which actually, hold on a minute. I need to add a thing when we get in there, so just give me 1 second. Uh-oh. I always forget I have to deactivate and reactivate this puppy. And then also, I need to work out a better transition for this. Scoop! All right, here's our code window. Overratted. 1, 2, 3 was grokking that one the whole time you were waiting. All right. So here's what we got to do. First, let me do this. I need to add event alerts to this window. That way they will show up. I think this is where we want it. Okay, cool. Book on the windowsill? It's not a book, it is a battery bank. It is a solar rechargeable battery bank, so it's charging up via the sun right now. I'm going to make a new file. This is going to be a module for the screen resolution fixing that you have to do in Love2D. Let me illustrate, I guess. First, let's do this. Let's make a configuration file for our project. This is standard for Love2D. Inside of this, you need to have you need to access love.conf, pass it t, which I think stands for the thread that we're currently working in. We're going to call this, the window title will be Mimic-8. By default, the height and width of a Love2D project is 800 by 600, so it's a 4:3 aspect ratio project. I am in the code. Let's see, here, we'll go ahead and set it explicitly just so we can illustrate this. All right, we have the height, the width. We also, hold on. This is backwards. It's 800 by 600. And then also, I like putting my width before my height, always. This is what I look like. This is like the inside of my brain when I'm doing stuff at work. So we have the height, the width. We have the title. Let's also make it resizable. By default, it is not resizable. So that's our configuration. Let's also go ahead and set up our default functions. Our high-level functions, I should say. Life cycle functions. I don't really know what you'd want to call these. Point is, they're the three things that basically all things run on in Love2D. If we run this, we should just have a blank screen, which we do. It takes a second to show up, but you'll get the idea pretty quickly. All right, this is our 800 by 600 screen. Cool. Let's say, for the sake of experimentation, here real quick, I need to open up a sprite and create a very quick placeholder asset, I think. I love that you can launch a sprite through Steam. I'm going to make a 128 by 128 pixel wide canvas, basically. Hold on a minute, what's wrong with this? I should be in dark mode, but I'm not. Where's my preferences? I know you can't see it either, but just give me a second. Dark mode, okay. Whoop, whoop. All right, so in here, I'm also going to load real quick the Pico-8 color palette just because it's good to go in this thing. So, oh, my other camera's messed up too. Real quick, let's just have this become a... Let's pretend this is the size of a Pico-8 screen, right? Chess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, it is. I never thought of it that way. Ew, I think I just drank a hair. Okay, let's do something simple. For the sake of this test, I think it'd be best to have like a circle or something that we can see. Scoop, scoop. We'll just make an evenly shaped circle. Let's, here's what we'll do. We'll make like a donut. Somebody mentioned donuts today. Oh, it was Average Atlas. The context doesn't matter. But we will make a donut. Not a chess stream, I'm sorry to disappoint. You know what? Actually, let's just make it a donut. For real. Oops. How do I move these? I always get confused. There we go. And then move this puppy. How do I move it again? What's this hotkey? V in this software. Okay. This is like the Blender tutorial donut. Although it's pink, right? Oops, hold on a second. Control D, deselect all of that. Yeah, it's the Blender donut. We'll give it some sprinkles. Oops! What's y'all's favorite kind of donut? Generally speaking, like, I'm not a huge donut fan, but I like a jelly filled, typically, would be my go-to. This color palette works really well. Cyber Benny, what's up? Maple? Red velvet cake donut with cream cheese? Wait a minute, I feel like I've asked this semi-recently. All of y'all's answers are like, they're in my brain. Strawberry glaze? Mikal humble butter? So this kind of donut, essentially? What's a cruller? What, Clovey Girl? I've heard of that before, but I don't remember what it is. Is it like a cake donut or something? Oops. This color palette is actually very well tuned for this, making a donut. Very airy in the middle. Okay, so it's like a croissant donut or something. We need some green. We gotta get some green. Whoop! Give me some Irish Spring up in here. This is a pretty good looking donut. You know what Mox brought home the other day? So there's these new things from Pop-Tarts. They're like Pop-Tarts Bites. They're like little tiny Pop-Tart like interior stuffed little like tubes. Almost like a combo, but for Pop-Tarts. Oops, all Bobbert, what's up? And they're pretty good. It's interesting. It's like the concentration of the jelly that's inside of them is like one of these tiny little things. It's like yay big. Has about as much of the good stuff inside of it as a normal Pop-Tart, which feels illegal, but I do like it. I'm starting to believe that this color palette was made after a donut like this. Your favorite donut store closed? 80-year-old couple that finally retired. Hey, you know what? That sucks that they closed, but that's beautiful that it was allowed to happen in the first place. 80 years? They needed someone to carry on the donut legacy. But all their progeny was like, no! I want to make... What's like a donut but not fun? Okay, we have made a donut. Good for us. I do think, hold on, let's merge these. That feels pointless. Okay, let's just, this was all for the sake of demonstration also, by the way. Frick that, I'm gonna be an accountant. Bagel is an unfun donut, you're right. I was trying really hard to think of like, you know, vanilla foods. Export that are also circular. I'm gonna export this into our project. Actually, hold on, before I do that, let me make an asset folder for this. Okay. Export. Mimic 8 assets. This is going to be, how do you spell donut? D-O-N-U-T? Is it that, or is it D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T? Tyler, what's up? Yes, Love2D. We're trying to recreate the behavior of Pico-8, which is kind of a misnomer. That's clickbait. We're trying to just basically force Love2D to behave like Pico-8 right now. Spoo, what's up? Donut and dochnut are both accepted. You gotta love the load. Insert Samwise Gamgee gif. What do you mean by behave like Pico-8? We're going to make our game window 128 by 128, and we're gonna scale up the asset we have, which is on a 128 by 128 canvas, to show that it scales appropriately in that situation. And also, oh wait, I just realized I'm not in the matrix. Hold on a second. And we're going to make it so that it hopefully behaves similarly on a movement scale. It's hard for me to describe. Basically, like, I want to build something in Pico-8. I want to build something in Love2D that I could build in Pico-8 and have them behave basically identically the same, if that makes sense. Obviously, we're missing out on a ton of stuff, like the music, making stuff, the map editor, etc., etc. But mostly I'm worried about like screen resolution. So right now we have these set to the default 600, 800, and this is all about, for now, illustrating what's going on here. So I guess for the sake of illustration, here, let's go ahead and donut. New image. Whoops. Donut.png. All right, and then we're gonna draw our donut to the screen. Draw the donut. We're just gonna do it at X and Y will be 0, 0 for the time being. And what this should do now is, it'll show up in a moment. I like that I get a preview before y'all get to see it, so I can be like, ah, back up. There we go. There's our donut. It's in the top left corner. It's tiny. It's great. This is fun. But this is not what Pico-8 looks like. You can't have an image of this size. If this was Pico-8, it'd take up the entire screen. Furthermore, we can't do something like this. Oops. We can't just go in here and be like, oh yes, we'll make it 128 by 128. Because now what's going to end up happening is, I wonder how this will look on this screen. Okay, there it is. There's our donut. Look at my mouse in relation to the donut. If I resize the screen, this is also a problem. The donut is just kind of painted in the top left corner. Cool. It's not what we want. But here's the behavior we'd like to see. Let's just default this to 800 by 800. Okay. Obviously still a problem, but at least now it's a 1:1 aspect ratio. That's nice. Here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to create a new file here. I'm going to call it canvas. And inside of this, I'm going to copy paste a module that I whipped together secretly at some point today. Not at work. I was on my lunch break. And then I'll kind of explain what it does at a high level. Boom! Here's our canvas. It's basically just a function that returns a table with a bunch of properties ascribed to it. The width and height you feed into it are the desired render canvas sizes. So for Pico-8, the desired canvas size will be 128, 128, right? So that's what's going to be stored here. We're going to have a render scale, which is essentially taking our actual window's height and then is dividing it by the height we pass into this. That gives us a scale in which to render. We also need to find a padding so that it gets centered in the screen either horizontally or vertically. If the window is taller than it is wide, also this will get us DMCA'd. If it's taller than it is wide, it'll be centered, you know, in the vertical. If it's wider than it is tall, it'll be centered in the vertical on each horizontal side with some like black bars as padding. So that's what this is for. And basically we're just calculating that behavior. By default, we're setting it on the x-axis because generally speaking, windows are wider than they are tall on like computers at the very least. So this is just set to 0 on the y to start with. Whoops. And then we run this calculation here. And that's just the start. We also have this function here being defined called start. And this is accessing some Love2D methodologies. It could be mobile focused, Tidge. That's the beauty of this. Love graphics push is basically, this is where I get confused. You're like pushing a new render cycle onto the stack of Love2D. And inside of like everything that goes on between this push and this pop is applied to the entire graphic output. So what we're saying here is at the start of this render cycle, translate the entire camera that you have available to you by the padding on the X and Y axis depending on which one it's set to. And then also scale everything in the camera by the render scale that we've calculated also. And then we just have a stop function that pops off this render cycle because apparently if you add to it, it'll very quickly Stack Overflow. And then this is also going to come into play here in a minute. It's actually pretty cool. And then we also just have a resize function, which you can put inside of Lua's or Love2D's built-in resize that, again, checks the width and height, and then it basically calculates render scale and padding based on those two. That's all this thing does. 26 lines of code, technically 25. And we can require this into our main. Whoops. Whoops, I needed to spell it right. And then inside of our load, don't make it weird. We're gonna say, canvas is going to say create canvas. This is the size we'd like it to be. Then we're going to, inside of our draw function, we're going to say canvas start. And anything we want to have happen in the draw cycle at this new scaled up resolution needs to happen between start and stop. It's basically a wrapper. You could technically even indent this here if you wanted to be weird, but you shouldn't do that. So now, also let's do this real quick. This is a built-in function inside of Love2D, similar to draw, update, and load. This is triggered every time a resize event happens. We just want to call canvas resize in here. So now, oh, and there's one more thing we should do. At the top of this, we want to set the render, what is it called? Basically, we want to make it so that it is at nearest neighbor, because pixel art scaled up looks extremely bad. The filter, we want to change the filter. We need to make this nearest. Otherwise, our donut will look extremely blurry. Did I spell it wrong? Hold on a second. No, it's set default filter, my bad. Okay, check this out. It's coming, I promise. Check out our 800 by 800 pixel donut. We can resize the screen and it stays that way. That's huge, dude. That's so huge. Okay, so with this in mind, we can do all sorts of cool stuff now between these two things. For instance, if we wanted to change the background color, let's do like a dull purple. And then draw a rectangle. Notice this. This is where it gets cool. We're going to do fill as the mode. We're going to start it at 0, 0. We're going to have it be 128 wide, 128 tall. And then before we get to our donuts draw, let's go ahead and change the color back to white. So we can still run math and like plot things with the same exact map that we're looking for. Is this Shovel Knight? Yes, it is. What's up, Ernesto? How are you? But now, it still also gets scaled up appropriately. So, the background of our donut is also now purple. And that's a decent looking purple for this. And you can see now too, the black bars. It's kind of getting dragged off screen because of the way I have my OBS capture window set up. But you can see the black bars. Sloppy Tuna, what's up? How are ya? How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday, not Monday? Y'all have no idea how incredibly huge this was for me to like figure this out, because I was getting like annoyed. I didn't want to start a project in Lua or Love2D until I had this functionality working properly, and it's such like a obvious thing. Very thankful it's Tuesday and not Monday. Same, very same. Also, y'all want to see what I dug out of the closet last night? I'm getting back on my synthesizer shit. I love it. I love it so much. Also, yes, Moog. Moog mentioned. I'm back on my bullshit. I would be on my bullshit fully if I could find the one synthesizer I want that's not for sale. I mean, it's for sale, but it's just out of stock everywhere. I think Memorial Day weekend sales completely cleaned out the market. Okay, so back to this. We now have a functioning, scaling canvas with which to do stuff on. Let's now see what we can do to essentially have... I'm trying to think of how we would do this. I think the graphics that we used were nice. The donut, but I don't think we need the donut anymore. Let's go ahead and let's just bring all of this out Let's build something simple. Let's build like a, you know what? We could just rebuild the circle thing I have. No, let's do something that moves the circles automatically. I'm just gonna build something that spawns circles at the bottom of the screen and has them move up and then remove themselves, which is also gonna be kind of an interesting thing because removing things in Pico-8, very simple. Removing things in Love2D, not very simple, at least not as simple. So with all that said, we can get rid of this. We don't really care. We'll keep the filter set to this. I wonder if you can do this in your configuration. Here, you know what? Control Z this. Bring back my donut. Wait, no. Keep that. Turn this off. T.graphics. Dot default set default filter. I don't see, this is a function. I think we want just like default filter. Set it to nearest. And then, okay, it does not like it. I'll have to look into how that plays. I don't really know. I just like keeping it in the config if possible. I would like to keep it out of the main load. All right. So now that we have this, let's go ahead. Let's remove this stuff like I was saying. Let's just make some circles and have them move and see how they behave at this canvas scaling. You know what I'm saying? So to do this, let's go ahead and just follow our very similar, familiar paradigm where we have a table that is empty, set to circles. And then you know what? Let's go ahead and split this up as well. We'll just make circles its own file. Put it over here. I actually think I want to move main over here and have circles over here because there's going to be more going on in here. And then we'll collapse this. So we're going to require our circles as well. This basically just allows you to access functions and other properties that are instantiated inside of the file name. If they were in a folder, you'd have to like point to them, similar to how we were doing the donut inside the assets folder. But here, we need a function, create circles. And we could feed it parameters, but I don't think that's relevant here. The old donut in the assets trick. You'll love to see it. Ow, my knuckles. Ugh. Let's see. Let's randomize the X position. This will be... This is how you do random numbers, semi-random numbers in Love. We're just going to do it between... I have to think back to like Pico-8, like what's an appropriate size for these things, because this is going to be the radius of the circle. Let's do between 8 and 16, and this is inclusive from what I understand, so 8 or 16 could show up, which means we can have up to 16 and 32 sized circles. Wait, no, this is the position, not the... Here, you know what? Let's let this be the radius, since I've already done this. The X position needs to be somewhere between the radius. Here, let's do love.math.random. This is going to be between 0 minus the radius that we just generated, so that it's... Actually, it needs to be plus, so that it doesn't spawn off the screen. And then similarly, 128, which we can actually... I wonder if this works. Let's see if this works. We have our global canvas object in the Love load. We also have the width and height of that object, which is our overall canvas size, right? Inside of this. Let's see if we can access it from within this function. That would be kind of interesting. But this needs to be minus the radius we just generated. And then of course the Y. This is going to be the same for essentially all of them. We actually didn't even need to do this outside here. I think we just needed the radius first. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to have table.insert here. We're not even going to return the circle. We're just going to access circles, which is in our main file. And they're going to insert a new table that represents this new circle. And the circle X is going to be equal to this. Scoop. The Y is going to be equal to, I think it's just 128 plus the radius, because we want it to be at the bottom of the screen, completely off the screen. And we'll make our radius the radius that was selected. And then all we need is an update. And then we need a draw. Okay. So now with these, I just want to move, for now, let's just move the circle's X position or Y position. Let's subtract it by 1. We can't do that. I wish you had the plus equals in Love2D, but Lua doesn't have that natively. That's actually like a Pico-8 API thing. Self.y plus 1. And then I think we're going to want to delete these things. No plus. I know there's no plus equals. It's super sad. I think if the self.y is going to be, well, plus radius is greater than or less than, I think it's a minus. The Y position minus even the radius is, no, it's plus. Minus this. If this is less than 0, we want to destroy it. And this is where things get a little awkward. Because in Pico-8, there's like a very handy function to just say remove, and then you give it the table name, so circles, like this. And then you would just pass it in self. This doesn't exist in Lua or in Love2D. You could do something like this. Table.remove, and so table is just like the global like class object. What is it? What up? How are you? Welcome in. So you could have this, but the problem with this is that after you specify the table that you're looking at, the next argument it wants is the index in which you are removing from the table. And we could technically store that on instantiation, on insertion into the table. But once you delete one of them, everything's index shifts around inside of the array. So it no longer becomes useful. I think maybe this is going to be weird, but let's just say, let's try this. We're going to recreate the remove function. We're going to try to anyways. So we're just going to say T for the table that we're targeting, and then the element that we wish to destroy. And for this, what we're going to do is we're just going to say for I and then X in pairs, I pairs of T do. And now we're going to say, I wonder if this will work. If X which is the index, like this is the element that we have in our table. If this table X is equal to S, which in this case will be self, passed into this function, if they're the same, then tables.remove, and by tables I mean table.remove from T, the table we're looping through right now, remove the index of I. And then I think also, here, let's break this off. Let's go ahead and return. We don't want to continue in the loop. Let's see if this works. I don't think this comparison is going to work. We'll find out. But we'll just call remove here. We'll just say circles, remove from circles self. And we can, we'll test if this is functional. My expectation is that it won't work at all and our table will just continue to grow out of control. But we'll worry about that in a moment. Of course, then the draw function, we need to go ahead and just draw a circle to the screen. Love.graphics.circle. And this is going to take, I'm gonna do just line, so just the outline. We'll do self.x, self.y, and self.r here. This should just draw a bunch of white circles. Whoops. Let's save that. And then in our update, we'll just like randomly update this. So in the update function that's existing overall, we'll say if love.math.random, we'll do 1 to 20. Because remember, this is firing like, what, at least it wants to do it at 60 frames a second or more, I think. Skip it! Ooh. If this is equal to 1, then we'll just create a circle. Also, why did I pluralize this? Create circle. But we also want to, for underscore, because we're not going to use the index value, for underscore C in I pairs, circles, we're going to just update all of these. C, update, and then similarly, we want to do this inside of our canvas start and canvas stop. Let's draw these. All right. Let's see if this works. But before we do that, let's print outside of our canvas. Outside of our canvas. Let's just print at 0, 0. Let's actually do 10, 10, just so it's like not butted up against the edge of the screen. We're gonna say size of circles table, and then we're going to cat this with just the hashtag circles. And we'll see if this shrinks. If this number, if this output shows this going down, then we'll know that this weird remove behavior we've just designed is functional. My hunch is that it will not be functional. So I'm seeing the size of the circles table stuff. It's counting up, but obviously we have no circles, which doesn't make sense. Unless, oh, we should be -1 here. It's working! It actually is clearing itself. You can't see it yet, but look. So this does work. That's awesome. One thing I've noticed that's interesting though is that the graphics draw of this circle value, like the actual circle that it's drawing, is still very smooth. We've just zoomed it in. If you did this in Pico-8, the circles would be very pixelated. So despite zooming ourselves in on this canvas, the circles still look very clean. I wonder how we combat this. I wonder... I just want to turn this off and see what it looks like when you turn that off. Okay, that makes no change. Fascinating. They're still so smooth. How does that work? This is where, like... Oh, hey. What up, Goobert? It doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things if you're designing a game and you have like assets that you've created and you're not using like the raw engine to draw these things. I'm also noticing some weird like stepping behavior. Are you seeing this? It looks like on occasion the Y position is like between 2 points, and so it can't, it's like at one, like, I don't know, like, let's say it's at like 30.68 or something like that. And then it like jumps to a more like locked position. That's fascinating. Let's resize this and see what it does. Okay, resizing it behaves the same way. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Hold on. Like, let me see this to illustrate this. Bring this back. Not that it's doing anything right now. Give me back the square. The background. Set color. What did we have? It was like, it was a pretty color. I think it was 0.3, 0.3. Oops, I forgot. You need to specify a fill or a outline for this. See, this is interesting because, I mean, the circles themselves being this smooth on such a small canvas doesn't discern, like, that's not that, I'm not that freaked out over it. It's cool because the circles are scaled up. Their sizes are actually tiny, but this text we have up here is not scaled up in any way. Yo, what is it? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, this is a problem though. Actually, this is... Yeah, this is a problem. They're rendering above the viewport that they're supposed to be on and below. We are telling it to do such a thing. Like, we are telling it to start below the viewport and move up through it. And then once it's completely off the viewport, to remove itself. That means that this is... I wonder how we combat that. I'm not super concerned about it. Because that's only going to be something that happens. It will happen on left and right, actually. If we were having these go from this side to this side. Well, you can't see what I'm doing. If we were having it go from left to right, and there were black bars on either side of it, like this, they would be visible on the black background. So we've created like a pseudo viewport. How does that work? I'll have to do some research into that. I bet there's a way to do that. But long story short, we have the functional thing that I wanted, minus two things. One, the circles, I would prefer them stay pixelated. That's this issue. Love graphics circle. Talk to you, Goose. And then, of course, the false viewport behavior that we're seeing when you scale the window up. This whole thing. Which is interesting, but definitely not what we want. It would actually be kind of funny to print like a secret message off screen. Like, for instance, inside of our start and stop, what if I said, frick off ya wanker. This is gonna be too large, actually. Hold on, let's put it outside. And then we put this at like 0, -10. Oh, you can already kind of see it. Hold on, let's do -20. So now, you're playing the game, you're playing a game, you're none the wiser. You decide, hey, what would this look like if I stretch the screen portrait mode? Oh, wait, it doesn't do it? Interesting. So this is printing at 1010 on the overall window. -1010 on the window doesn't work though. Hold on a second, what about this? Mulch Appreciator, what up? Oops, I didn't save. Okay, this time it works. I wonder, I think I know what might be happening here. So check this out. Now you can get the secret message. By the way, it's like super pixelated. That's definitely a result of the scaling. Fascinating. I wonder if... Let me think about this. So, the numbers that we're concerning ourselves with in here are not the Windows overall numbers. They are the canvas's overall numbers that we're concerning ourselves with in here. This update function is running calculations essentially off of the window rather than... Well, no, the calculations are still functional because they aren't killing themselves. They're getting rid of themselves once it actually hits 0 minus the radius of a circle, which is going to be waiting for the entire circle to be off the screen. So it's almost like they need to... It's like if self.y is less than By the way, this accessing of the canvas is less than the canvas height. This also needs to be maybe plus radius. If it's less than, do this. Or self dot y minus self dot r is hold on a second. What's the condition in which we destroy it? This. Y plus this. Hold on a second. Let's see if this first conditional works. If this works, it shouldn't be rendering at the bottom when we have that black bar on the bottom. Oops, I broke it. I don't have an end on this condition. Whoops. Come here! Okay, so now they're just not rendering until it's too late. Still, this is not the functionality I was looking for. All right, we're getting in the weeds a little bit. I think we're a bit beyond what I was setting out to accomplish here. Point is, if we weren't using the graphics engine and we were keeping things confined to the viewport from a rendering standpoint, this behavior wouldn't be an issue, and also the smoothness of these circles would not happen. Still interesting that it is happening though. I'll have to find out how the graphics can get locked to their pixel grid at this ratio, at this scale. I mean, push comes to shove, you could probably employ a shader to do that for you. But this was a good dive into this, and it also gave us some good intel on how to remove things. This comparison, you can't really see my mouse, but this comparison working is actually really sick. I probably want to move this into like a helpers file. Because I was kind of struggling. All right. Well done. Not bad. I think with that... Uh-oh. I keep forgetting. We're going to pivot over to Spelunky 2 now. Where am I? Where is my webcam? Scoop, scoop. Let's pivot over to Spelunky. Also, I'm in Technicolor Dreamcoat. Let's see what we got. That was interesting. My curiosity is piqued. I wonder... I'm gonna be thinking about that until I figure the answer out. But that's good, that's good. We're one step closer to the viability that I'm looking for in Love2D. It feels nice to be like chipping away at it on your own merits. Alright, Spelunky 2 it is. Let me change the stream stuff. Spelunking where we've never spelunked before. Spelunky 2. Done. Okay. Where is... Boop! Okay. Cut the music, although I like this song. Ooh, it was the last game I was playing? That makes sense, because we were playing with Simbera. It's a little quiet. Let me crank it just a smidge. That's a little too loud now. Let me uncrank it Okay. Man, I could not believe we got a Hundun kill. Oops, no. We got a Hundun kill playing with Simbera. Splunky co-op, that's basically like getting a $7.99. But for those of you keeping score, we have not yet got NECA to Cosmic Ocean. So that's what our objective is right now. I tried playing over the weekend on my Switch. It did not go well. I was fooling around. My best run ended prematurely due to a bear trap. And I feel like I haven't gotten by a bear trap in a long time. So we need to focus up. We need to not bring that energy into this run, even though we've already lost HP. Don't sweat it. Plenty of opportunities to gain HP. We need money, and we need lots of it. Play like Simbera would play? No. I think that is a recipe for sadness. Simbera is still new. Simbera has a lot to figure out when it comes to Splunky. Any reason to play Splunky OG? I mean, I've never played Splunky OG or the remaster or whatever it's called. HD, Splunky HD. I'm tempted to see how different it could be, but all I've ever known really is Splunky 2. I watched Splunky back in the day. By the way, this is a bad floor. Who is the better player between me and Simbera? I mean, right now it's for sure me, but that's only because Simbera's put like maybe like 8 hours into the game total. Whoa, what the hell? Did y'all see that nonsense? What's up, House, by the way? Hope your run ended nicely. It looked like you were in control today. Nothing crazy happening. Simbera easily. It's opposite day. Chat is, they're making a funny. They're having a good joke, a good laugh. I think Simbera could potentially become better than me. Oh my god. But it would be a long road. A long and winding road. Caught that mole like a football. How good are y'all at throwing a football? I feel so embarrassed anytime someone asks me to throw a football, like if they have one and then they're like, throw it over. I just fling that thing through the air and it looks like a, I don't know, like a dreidel. And not in the good way. It's like wobbling around. It's like the end of what is it called? Inception with the top. One time I kicked a football and it went surprisingly far. So now anytime someone asks me to return a football to them from a distance, I just kick it. Did y'all ever have those like Nerf footballs? The ones that had like the whistle built into it? I could throw those pretty far, but I think those were designed for children to be able to throw. I just feel like my hands aren't equipped to toss a full-sized football. Why? Who thought of that shape? Who like dreamed up the weird conic football? We're gonna give Yang his turkeys. The treasure might be worth its weight in gold, literally. A wounded duck is the term for a poorly thrown football. Well, I had a wounded duck like crazy. Monetary compensation for returning the turkeys was not very good this time, if I had to put a metric on it. Ooh! What would you... I wonder what the most thrown item I have, like I've ever thrown is. Like, have I tossed a frisbee more than a baseball? What do y'all think your most thrown object is? Splunky run? Alright, why the BM? Why the BM? Did no one see me literally carry Simbera to Sunken City? I did the jetpack skip, and I had to do the scary ledge grab. If only we had the bow. If only. Also, I've definitely thrown a frisbee more times than I've thrown a Splunky run. Just by, like, I don't know, exposure to frisbees. I don't know if this is... Never mind. I was gonna tell a story. Completely benign story. But it involves Simbera and direct messages, so I don't think I can tell it. Out of respect for their wishes for my DMs to never be... Or for their DMs to never be shared. It's not mind poison. It was just funny because Mox and I both arrived to the same exact conclusion without communicating with one another. I guess I could have told the story but not mentioned Simbera, and then it would have been completely fine. I've ruined it! There's a jetpack for sale. This is not a drill. Dude. We need money. We need lots of money now. We just need to buy the Hedget. We can get it. We can get there. We can also be crazy and go to Volcana, but I don't think I can do it with the jetpack. I never realized that like flaming bodies will set off the jetpack. So like even if like I don't know, like a ladybug catches a turkey on fire and its flaming deliciousness hits my jetpack, it'll set it off. What? Yeah, I just feel like frisbees were super commonplace. Everybody always had a frisbee in their car, so it's like if you ended up somewhere that was outside and wide enough, you'd be tossing a frisbee. Did y'all ever throw something and then it hit like someone's car on accident? Not like a car that was moving or driving, but like a parked car. That was always awkward when that happened. Scoop. You don't think so? How? That's crazy. I feel like with a frisbee especially, we were hitting cars maybe a little too often. We had to tone it down. How many frisbees have I been around that have gotten lost? Quite a few frisbees lost. Like down like a storm drain or something. Uh-oh. This whole situation kind of sucks. Monty! Oh. That's okay. We can get enough. We can get enough. Especially with these turkeys. On the roof. Oh, man. I think 123 mentioned it recently, but the one day, like the custodian that works at the school. Is custodian an outdated term, by the way? I don't actually know. Janitor? I don't know what's more, like, used these days. Either way, that individual would get on the roof of the school and get all, like, the dodgeballs and stuff that were lodged on the roof. Was, like, the dopamine explosion day. Scoop. Not enough for a jelly? Really? Woo! But yeah, I don't know. Not too many lost on the roof. Mostly because we didn't play at, like, playgrounds. We would play at, like, parks. Whoa! Okay. Alright, we need all of this moolah. Bah! Okay. I'm gonna buy these ropes. I gotta stop spending money now, but I was nervous about our rope quantity. We got a minute. Scoop. Ali Asatar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Here, let me hit you with this. Let's see. Scoop. How you doing? Every time someone follows, but with that they don't say anything, I wonder if they are like an alt account. No offense, of course. I'm just curious. How many alt accounts do you guys have that you're willing to leak information about? 0 alt accounts? How is this possible, Halver Sam? I guess that's probably not a Twitch account. Who's that? Don't act ignorant. Black market this early? We are in big trouble. We're broke. There's another idol thingy. We need to get it. Well, that's the black market. Go ahead and open this up. Woo! We're gonna have enough money for like just the hedge it. If only we had bought everything from that shop with Yang, we would have gotten the discount. That would have saved us like 10,000 gold. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, what's been going on in the Minecraft server, by the way? Is it dead? I need to get back in there and revitalize it. Oh, they have paste. We can get paste too. We can get paste. Might be ill-advised considering we're on the jungle and we might encounter a spider. Ooh. Nicole Cannoli, what up? We're so... The gloves. The gloves. The gloves are going to be like 8,000. Waiting for Zorok return. He's been very quiet the past few days, huh? Do you think he's in a part of Japan that has like very bad service? Or maybe he like maxed out his phone plan, his roaming? Or maybe he lost his phone. Perhaps lost it on Mount Fuji. Alright, we can have our cake and eat it too here. If you believe. Alright, that's good enough. Let's count our blessings. He replied to your DM. Oh. Perhaps I should check his Instagram. Oh, we're gonna be so broke. We got to do the moon challenge with no money. You! Well, there's our trip. There's our trip in. I hate this. Wow! The gloves! Okay. What if I... enjoy your snack? Oh, wrong snack. Quick! Yeah! Does this guy heal when he hurts? Like when he eats? You sent him a screenshot of an old Sush picture, and he replied. I think Mox sent a video of Sush sometime recently, and he replied. He was like, "Thank you so much." We miss Zorark. I was thinking about him earlier today. I hope he's having a great time. I wonder how like hyper alert he's been for women that speak with an Irish accent. He's like looking out for Connell's mom. Do you think Zorark would strike up conversation with Connell's mom if he was like semi-confident that it was Connell's mom? I think he would. Having met Zorark in person, I think he would. He's a very strong people person. Whoop. Ba-da-bop, bop, ba-da-ba-bop. Scoop! They do not heal, confirmed. Okay. Look at that, dude. His toes were in danger there. What else do we need money for besides the challenges? I think we're good to not be like hyper fixated or concerned on money. But if it's easy to get, we may as well. Why are we looking at his toes? Because I shot that arrow and he was like a fraction of an inch away from having his toes destroyed by my bow. Should we get Monty? Why get Monty? What's the point? See you later, nerd. Alright, final jungle floor. I struggled big time getting out of jungle yesterday. I don't know why. Let's just like focus up. You know what I think it is? When I play off stream, there's like some benefits to being off stream and playing. But then there's like, I don't talk. I don't talk to anybody, not even myself. So like, I lose out on like what I'm used to doing, which is just talk inanely throughout the entirety of the time I play. Which has its effects. Oop, get him. He walked into it, that fool. Perhaps I should talk to myself more when I play off stream. Is it worth going through this whole... It's not. Let's just leave. We don't even have boots, which is why it's been kind of like annoying. As if we didn't have the jetpack, that would have been a lot more of an endeavor. Okay. Let us drop off the bow. Perhaps we'll try clone gun strats as well. Getting the Gary to get to the turtle floor is just annoying. Okay. Pace we face. Money. Whoop. All right, come with me. Yo, we bought a new rug. Well, and by we, I mean Mox bought a new rug for our living room. And it is awesome. It came in the mail today. But you want to know what's also awesome? It came with like an 8-foot long cardboard tube that I'm going to try to turn into a didgeridoo. Woo! But also, the new rug is quite fancy compared to our old one. The old one, I bought a rug when I moved in my, like, tiny, like, 600 square foot apartment after the divorce. And I had, like, shitty laminate flooring. So I bought a rug just to, like, break up the room and also have something to put the coffee table on so it wouldn't slide around like crazy. And then that kind of just became my, like, comfort blanket, I realized. We brought it to this apartment, even though this apartment is fully carpeted, which sucks, by the way, except for like the kitchen and bathroom. But even with the carpet in the living room, we had the rug down to kind of like break up the carpet. Can your cats fit in the tube? No, it's like imagine like a wrapping paper tube, but like extremely thick compared to your typical cardboard thickness. No carpet in the bathroom? There is no carpet in the bathroom. Thank God. Carpet in the bathroom it should be illegal, I think. It's like a biohazard. DJ Knuckles is missing the tubing discussion. I think the last thing he'd want to hear about is tubes right now. I remember I went to my friend's house when I was a kid, and their toilet seat was carpet. It was like a fluffy toilet seat. And it was disgusting looking. I was like, what the hell? What are y'all doing? And they were like, it doesn't get cold. I was like, no, man. Oh. I was not a fan. You could still buy fuzzy toilet seats. Ooh. I see that bear trap. We don't have spikes. You gotta watch out for octopi. Let's go drop Monty off quickly before we do the gamba. Whoop. You piece of garbage. You've never seen a seat only the fuzzy lid? I've seen it had a lid too. It was like a lid seat combo. And the carpet color was like this like dull pink color. But it had like stains on it. A second jetpack? That's not fair. Used to be white. Oh God. I hadn't considered that. You could carry a jetpack? If you're wearing one? Alright, that kind of sucked. If we hadn't had a jetpack already, that would have been awesome. But no way. I can't give the second pack to the hired hand. Are you kidding me? He would be too strong. He would escape from all trappings. All right. Let's go. They don't pick up packs. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've never seen a hired hand wearing a backpack item. Also, why am I calling them hired hands? They're called Garys. Ryan Gary. Where's Enel been? He's been gone for like 2 weeks. I've been seeing pictures suddenly leaking where it looks like he's on like an Alaska cruise or something. He's on vacation. Isn't he on vacation like every 2 months? Not to like disparage, he wants to go on vacation every 2 months by all means. I bet his daughter's having a pogged out time. But like, I thought he didn't explicitly say he was on vacation. So I was wondering if there was like something else going on. Like he got invited to a television show where he competes for a grand prize. Bearded Joe, what's up? Anniversary trip. Oh. So he's not on Traders Season 3 or 4, whatever season it is now. Quiet quitting from streaming. Quiet quitting. The term quiet quitting is kind of humorous to me. Because it's like, I feel like it was invented by managers that blame people for just doing what their job description says instead of going above and beyond what's on their job description. Snake! Why is there always a snake in the pot? Ooh. Joel, why? Dude, he's being extra pissed off today. Get owned. Alright, Gary, I need you to live. Come with me. Get out of the water! Come on. What is he doing? First off, drop that thing. Never touch it again. Pick that up. Hey. Alright, as long as he just chills right there. You've been quiet quitting since you started working? Why won't you pick up the sword? I mean, the gun. I blew a load! Why? What is that? Why does that turn into, hey, go do stuff? There we go, okay. What did I say? Alright, we need to keep him alive. We need to put him in a hidey hole that he cannot escape from. This would work. Is that going to... Yeah! Alright, alright. Wake up, mister. Pick up. Pick up the gun. Thank you. Okay, now... just stay right here. Pick it up. Alright, you stay there. Oh, boy. Jimmy is laying on your cold toes. I assume Jimmy is a creature. Wait, is that the cat that you said was gone for an undiscerned amount of time? And you weren't sure where they were? Yes! I remember you saying something about it. I told you they were just on spring break. Cats, even if they're fixed, they go out roaming. If you let them out, they'll go roaming. I'm glad that they're back. Is that gonna blow up the TNT? Oh, I got scared. Oh! I truly thought that was gonna explode it. Okay. Alright. Gold in the wall. Please don't. Frick. There goes our jetpack. Ouch. Unless, maybe the explosion killed us before? Yeah! Okay, this is bad, but not the worst. The explosion killed us before it could detonate our jetpack. We can still get to Cosmic Ocean with this. Honestly, if I wasn't so concerned about losing the jetpack in like Neo Babel, we could just say no thank you to doing all of this, right? But we're already here. Ooh. There we go. Okay. I like jetpack runs because it feels like you have options if things go awry. Obviously, you know, if we were to die right now, or if we got like our jetpack exploded right now, we'd be in a world of hurt because we don't have enough HP to survive the explosion. But the world is kind of your oyster with a jetpack run. Where did that phrase come from, and what is it supposed to mean? The world is your oyster. Alright, give me my clone gun. We only got 2 charges on this sucker, so we have to be cautious. Be aware. We have to find Waddler and deposit this. I think this might, well, no, maybe not. Oh. Woo! Okay. Why? Why even mess with that guy? Why even mess with that guy? Okay, let's do it again. That run had... It had a lot going for it, but it honestly wasn't that good. It had just gotten pretty good before we lost the Ankh, and then we lost the Ankh. I knew something was like suspicious. Seemed a little off about those spike traps that were standing really tall, which is why when the thing detonated and fell, it blew up and also hit us. I like to hang out low on those, on the ropes for some reason. I don't know why. I think maybe I've gotten burned in the past, but either way, not awful. We got lucky to have such an early jetpack on that run. Let's try not to squander it. I don't know why. NECA, it's like NECA seems to be having a worse time getting to Cosmic Ocean than like even Aaron did. But I don't feel like the runs are worse. I guess it's because we changed up our strats halfway through. Gah. Nope. Little dipsy doodle. Forbidden technique. All for the $500, you better believe it. That 500 could go a long way. It could be the difference maker. Go! What am I doing? Just standing there. Just looking at chat. Alright, let's see. Just lollygagging. I know I've asked this before. Lollygagging? Did we find out what the etymology of lollygagging is? Because it like sounds like it's meant to be in reference to gagging on a lollipop? Mid-19th century of unknown origin. Isn't this a weird place for the key to be? This feels like a weird place for the key to have been. Lollygagging. A slang term that's sometimes spelled lallygag. It may stem from a dialectical tongue meaning of lolly. One time, I always have like an invasive thought when I'm eating like a lollipop or a sucker. Are lollipops considered the flat disc shaped ones, whereas a sucker is more spherical? What is the anatomy of a... Ooh, actually. This can work for us. We can make big money. Maybe there isn't a difference between lollipop disc shape edition and spherical edition. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I could just go down, but I want to go up. Probably a regional thing. Mox hates suckers of all kinds. Mostly because of the stick. Like the stick that is paper and gets slobbery. And it sucks because like, it sucks. But we'll like go to a place that has like those cool ones, like the gourmet lollipops. Not the disc kind, the spherical kind. And I'm like, I'm gonna get one of these. And the whole time I eat it, Mox doesn't even want to look in my direction. And it takes forever because they're huge. Lolly meant tongue, not all along. I don't think I internalized that from your message, but that is interesting. When we went to Mammoth Cave, I got one. Because apparently, like, blackberries are a big deal in that part of Kentucky. So I got, like, no, huckleberries. I got, like, a huckleberry one. And I was like, I don't even know what a huckleberry is. But this is delicious. My turkey! Have y'all ever had a huckleberry? Also, let's not forget the mattock. Or the jar. We have so much to babysit on this floor. Hold on. No! That turkey is roasted? Okay, that's fine. They can stay dead. These punch traps are like actually so mind flooding. Okay. You never had a huckleberry? What do they even look like? Are they cool looking? Is it like a regional term for a like a blackberry? Huckleberry jam? Get him! Uh-oh. Yeah! Express turkey delivery. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Get him. Get up. We're fine. No panica. Mild panic. Our turkeys got completely wasted as a result of those antics, but... Any luck? Bad luck, I would describe it as. But yes, there has been a form of luck. Doop. We got jetpack exploded. Now, here's what's gonna happen. Due to the transitive property of Splunky, we will not see another jetpack for the remainder of the time I play tonight because we saw 2 on that last run. It's just how it works. I don't make the rules. I don't know why it's designed that way. Derek, you thought it would be funny. It's a cruel joke. This character's passive. You know what? I think this character, their passive is you cannot be poisoned. Or at least you have like a dice roll on whether or not you become poisoned when the poison is meant to hit you. Because I feel like I've gotten things that should have poisoned me, like in my face, poisoning me, but I didn't become poisoned. Multiple times with this character now. Because we've had to play this character for an embarrassingly long time. But who's to say? I don't know what the the negative passive is. It's like a huge boon. You heard some thunder? I like a good thunderstorm as long as it's not going to cause damage or harm. The ones we had over the weekend were relatively mild, all things considered. It was very cozy Saturday morning. We can do this. Why is this the hardest jump in the game? Whew. Here, I saved Monty. Let's go ahead and get him. We also would like that money. She's committed tax fraud. Do y'all know anybody that says they pronounce naked as naked? Ah. Nope. Really? It's a pretty common pronunciation in these parts. I just noticed that when enemies are about to stand up after being knocked out, when they have like the little Tweety birds, the little warble sound that they make sounds a lot like a sheet of metal. Woo! A sheet of metal doing that whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm talking about? We've also seen 0 Kali altars on this run so far, which is not a good sign. But I feel like maybe this is a bias. I feel like I see them more often in the jungle. Dude, I want, yeah. We got no boots also, so be advised, be cautious. Warblers. You seen any extraordinarily rare birds around your parts this year? Whoop! I haven't seen many like out of the ordinary birds, but what I will say is that the towhees have made quite the appearance this year compared to last year. We could always hear them. You could always hear them out in the distance. But it was rare to see them. Now they're like chilling on our porch. Few types of warblers. Ooh, pro strat. This feels treacherous. Okay. Monty, just go down there and do your thing. Ooh. Did we break his shield? Was that what that sound was? The geese were on the road yesterday. They do like to just chill on the road. Very inconvenient. And also dangerous. I certainly hope Black Market wasn't on that floor. I don't think it can be on 7-1. Or 2-1, I mean. Jerk. An easy bow feels rare on these floors. I saw some kind of falcon or hawk flying around when I was in the office today. It was a cool perspective because I was higher up than the falcon or hawk. So it was cool to see it from like top down. It looked like it might have been a red-tailed hawk, but it wasn't that big. It wasn't as big as what I would expect to see from a red-tailed hawk. Perfect timing. Whoa, crazy emo combo. I hope your headache is gone too. I'm sorry you're experiencing an extended extracurricular headache. I woke up with a headache the other day too. I think I want to blame the weather. Like the extra like pressure that's going on because of the storms and whatnot. But who's to say? Sometimes I'm like, man, my head hurts so bad. And I'm like, why does my head hurt so bad? And then I think back to all the stuff I drank today, or that day, and it's like 98% coffee. Nothing else. How long does this thing last? I feel like I've had this for floors and floors and floors. Well, we have to go back for the bow, so this sucks. Okay, it finally broke. It heard me talking about it. I don't like these mosquitoes. Get out of here. We have so much money now. Holy crap. I told you the pickaxe would pay dividends. Yay! I also feel like I could get a headache by just sleeping in the wrong position. It's like, whoop, you have a headache today because you slept sideways. Is it worth a bomb? Sure, why not? Get away from that guy. Okay. I like doing that thing. That's why I do it. It's not because I need the money as badly this time around, but I just like doing it. I should buy the rock dog. Just get the discount. It's worth it. It's the easiest idol to get. I think the easiest one is definitely the dwellings ones. Choop. Have I ever died getting the jungle idol? Definitely at least a few times when I was learning how to do it, right? But after I learned, it's not like super common. I guess there can be like some variances. Not temple or not the floor. That's concerning. Get him. Like if there's a bunch of monkeys hanging out by it, it can cause a little bit of mind-flooded panic to set in, and you like lose track of the spike traps. I just think they're the most fun idols to get. Do you think those mosquitoes waved at each other as they went past each other? This is scary. Ah! I did not like that. I would really like my arrow back. Okay. All right, we are beyond rich. 80,000 gold going into the black market with a discount. Feels pretty nice. Biggest defense of this run, no Kali altars. I feel like we've been playing pretty decent. For there to be no Kali altars is an insult to my skill. Whoop! I hate that. That is a very annoying placement for this guy. Beep! What did that kill? A monkey? I want the box. It could be anything. Bombs. Not bad. This is sketching me out just a tad. Whoop! We need to hurry. We've established it's not top. It's not the top region. I think we need to just make our way down. We're gonna have to start burning some bombs. We just have to be good here. Be good! We don't have boots. Holy crap, this floor is also large. What the heck? How are we supposed to navigate this floor? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We gotta hurry. Yeah, I think I see it. Yeah. I need you to move, please. Ah! This is patiently waiting for this guy to get out of the way. Grab the clover, quick. Da 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 ba ba ba. Any jetpack? There is a jetpack. Never mind, I misspoke. Derek, you is simply testing us today. All right, give me my jetpack. I'm still so wealthy. Bombs would be good. Any kind of boot, preferably jump boots. No glove? Did I see no glove? Really? Okay, that's fine. No glove kind of burns, but... Give me a couple rope piles. Why do you think they didn't add, like, boxes of ropes? Kind of like a bomb box? We got everything we could ever want? We have everything we could ever want except gloves. There is a rope bag? Yeah, but not a rope box. Like, however many the Irish Spring is, but for ropes. Are you talking about the item you get from the Sun Challenge? Because that's bombs and ropes, right? Okay. There is? Really? Where do you get it from? There is no 12x rope. Oh. Why are y'all saying there was then? I'm so confused. From the robbing quest? Is that for the true crown? Okay. We're feeling pretty good. Nice balance of stuff. We just have to be cautious. At this point, it's not about the PB. It's about getting NECA to Cosmic Ocean, full stop. We have 0 favor with Callie. We have seen 0 altars this whole run, which is extremely unfortunate. What's y'all's favorite Toy Story movie? I don't know why I was thinking about Toy Story just then. Two? The Incredibles? I'm gonna say something that might shock and disturb people. I think The Incredibles is literally just okay. Just okay. I've never even seen the sequel. Isn't that insane? I don't know why, but when I tell people that I don't like The Incredibles that much, like it sits very low in my rankings. It's like above Cars. Like that's it. Shocked and disturbed. People give me like the same response to the GIF debacle. You're gonna throw up. Real ones know the video game with the Underminer. I remember my sister played a Finding Nemo game on the original Xbox that annoyed the crap out of me because the voice acting in it was so awkward and bad. No, it wasn't Echo the Dolphin. I remember Echo the Dolphin. That game scarred me and a whole generation of kids. Suffocating underwater was like such a huge fear. I mean, probably a rightfully, you know, rightfully injected fear. I think most people want children to be careful underwater, but golly. Game Boy Advance SP. I had like the original Toy Story Game Boy game, and it was really, really bad. I can like still remember some of the audio from it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. We're kind of like spoiled for bombs. There's like a lot of damn bombs. Can you make a Kali altar appear, please? Oh yeah, we picked up the glove. Engage glove behavior. Y'all would have been freaking out. Yesterday I was buying the glove in the black market on purpose. Woo! (4-2) Kali altar. Will I do eggplant? No, I don't think so. The mitt or the glove? The baseball glove. The mitt. The glove is the green thing? I mean, they're both gloves though, right? Wouldn't it be weird if you were like, oh man, hold on, it's cold outside, I need to go put on my gloves, and then you came back and you had like 2 baseball gloves on? Glove? Is that a jean glove? Is that where you were going with that? That would be Giga Chad. Do you have a right hand and a left hand glove? I don't like this level setup. I'm gonna give the Gary the gun up there. If possible. Man, so much potential squandered in that last run, huh? We gotta clean up the fish. The Gary will not survive otherwise. Get him. Alright, Joel, where you at? I'm not moving from this spot. You have to come down here. Alright. Joel has been dealt with. Carry the Gary. Bah! Why? Why do you do this? He tries to be a hero every time. Come on. We don't have time for this. I mean, we actually kind of do have time for this, but it's annoying. Okay, you can carry that temporarily? Sure. Thank you. Okay. Now we leave, quickly. We need to put him in a hidey hole ASAP. Whoop! Crap. Come here. I still don't understand how to control the Gary. Pick this up! I know that if you just place them like that, they will run until they fall asleep. Can I, like, trap him in there? Do you think he'll get trapped in here? Stop! Oh! He's trapped! He's trapped. Okay. Get out of here. Go, go, go. We have to be quick. He almost became a pancake. That is true. That is true. But around here, we like almost. We like almost. You know what? Just turn around. Just turn around. All right. We have to get into the hole ASAP. We are burning time. How? Where even is the hole? Okay. Okay. This is fine. Vagantier, what up? How you been? Hope you're doing good. Bat! Okay. You came in at just the perfect time. We were talking about holes. Alright, alright. I hate that this guy is here, but we're just gonna pretend he's not. Alright, grab the sword, get out of dodge. Go. Uh-oh, this is bad. Well, we have the glove. Still pretty bad. Phew. Okay. A hole's a goal. I've definitely said that before. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for your service. Oh! Please, no major chip hazard death. DJ Knuckles, what up? How are ya? We were talking about tubes earlier. I've come into the possession of an 8-foot long cardboard tube. Does this excite anyone else? We're gonna die. Major chip hazard. Man, no Cali altars. You got a 6-foot long cardboard tube? We could make an instrument like the Blue Man Group. What caused that to happen? Was that a UFO? Oh, it was a Yeti. A lot of landmines. Ah! We do not have spikas. We gotta find Waddler. I don't like carrying this thing around. I feel like I'm gonna panic, set it off. Oh, oh! Goodbye. Not goodbye. Never goodbye. Thank you, parachute. Much appreciated. Just get him out of here. Oh! My gun! Wow. Maybe it's down there. It might be down there. You never know. We just have to believe. We can't pick it back up. You can't pick it back up after you drop it? Since when? The other day when I was watching Average Atlas play, there was a moment when he crushed one of those penguins halfway through it saying its little ooh eat phrase, you know? And something about it was so sad. It just went ooh and then got crushed. I still forget I have the gloves. Are you dead? They're toasted? Okay. We don't, I mean, to be real with you, we don't need the gun. It's kind of like a matter of principle at this point. Did you see that penguin just like seppuku'd? All right. Did the it survived? It survived. What are the odds? Never punished, except all the time punished. All right, Waddler is up and to the left. Whew, get out of there. It's like right here. Or maybe this one? I still think it's like right here. Not right there? Right here? What? Is it right here? No way. Ooh. Wait. It didn't make the sound. It didn't go boo-doo-doo-ding. Any Cali altars on this floor? We can't be fooling around with UFOs, man. We can be fooling around with this Monty, though. I don't like this. We got a bail. We're gonna be largely okay for the most part. Might lose the Ankh. But I think under most circumstances, we should be roughly okay. All right, remember, on this floor, there's not much here for us. We have a lot of bombs. We also have a clone gun. So we scorch the earth, whatever it takes. If we're gonna get Cup, we're gonna have to get it from a Cali altar in the party. And then maybe a Cali altar. Ooh, ah! A Cali altar on Sunken City somewhere. Fly away home. Do y'all remember that movie? It was like about some geese. They're pulling out all the stops, man. They really are. Worth it. Where did that skeleton come from? Did he summon it? Say goodnight. What up, Tainted Azazel? How are you? Smiling Clay Snake. I'm gonna say Jade, Simple, Vortex. Simple Jade, Vortex. Traps, items. Smiling Jade Bat. Smiling Jade Bat. Smiling Jade Bat. Give me that. Smiling Jade Sperm. I almost said snake. That's not what it is. Smiling Jade Bat. No Smiling Jade Bat. Swoop. What is going on out there? That was like, when I hear explosions in the surface layer, when I'm in the back layer, I imagine that scene from Dune Part 2 when CH Tabir is getting glassed by the Harkonnens. Is that it over there? Smiling Jade Bat. It was there at the entrance? It is. All right. No funny business. Some might argue that what I just did there is funny business. Poor Monty. Go. All right. Get out of here. All right, you're safe. If we see Monty, Monty's got to go to the Kali altar. I'm like surprisingly nervous. I kind of want to leave Chilin back where we were. I'm just gonna park Chilin there for a minute. Take a cursory peek for any potential Monties. I hear him. I see him. Do y'all like the original X-Men movie? We watched it yesterday. Kind of just passively. I've seen it before. I saw it when it came out. That movie, it's held up. It's held up decently, I think. As far as like a 2000s superhero movie goes. The best line in the whole movie is when Storm goes, "Do you know what happens to a frog that gets struck by lightning?" Or a toad that gets struck by lightning? And then she just pauses for a minute. And then she goes, "The same thing that happens to everything else." And then she electrocutes that guy's tongue. By the way, did you know Toad was Darth Maul in episode 1? What's going on here? Where are we supposed to go? Safety. I see the exit. The school in the X-Men cast is in Toronto. Ooh. Also, Wolverine, resident Canadian. All right, we don't have to jetpack skip here. We're gonna have to just hope for a Kali altar. If we don't get one, it was not meant to be. Man, doing this feels so easy now. Okay, compared to the skip. We don't even have to milk Chilin. How do we get Chilin to come with us? Do we have to have a hired hand? We do. I mean, what's his face? Huge jacked man is Australian. I'm gonna make it count, just like the Hungarian Spartan told whatever Spartan you were in Halo Reach. We're gonna make it count. What was his name? George? There's the altar. Jorg. Get in there. Why do I remember that he's Hungarian? Your guess is as good as mine. Sun challenge? If there's no sun challenge on this floor, we at least have a Gary in the frog. I saw it in the frog. So there is a way out. I do see this. I see it. Go. Be gone. Who's Hungarian named George? The Spartan. The big beefy Spartan in Halo Reach. The one that was orange, I think. I don't think the sun challenge is on this floor. I think we have to Gary it up. But first, we have a laundry list. We need this Montague, and we need him bad. How can we... That should get him. We came all this way with the bow. And the clone gun. We're not leaving without them both. But first, we gotta hurry. Give me the cup! Okay, let's go. We gotta go get that Gary ASAP. We have to get the bow too. Can't forget the bow. It's gonna be close. Aw, crap. Come on. Come here. Come here. Give me. I need him to not be in attack mode. All right, you're a dumbass. Okay, thank you. Don't die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die, and he's gonna lose me my bow! Just get the bow and get out. We don't know where the arrow went. That is okay. That was stupid, man. What the hell? I don't know how to wrangle the Gary, dude. The Gary is too hard to wrangle. I don't know how the bow survived. I think I used House's whip, the popped grape technology to prevent it from spawning. And then was able to break the one where it could fall. Shouldn't have gone for mommy time. This is okay. Monty is still gettable. It's fine. Monty's still gettable. I really would prefer it if she got graped. She can stay down there. That's fine. You have a Georgia-related question? I can almost guarantee you there's not a reasonable, rational answer to it, but I will try. The tick of the poison prevented me from picking up the arrow. Sad that we couldn't have the clone gun for this moment. We tried so hard and got so far. Also, give me the bow. For a second there, I thought she was going to get pissed off that I tried to pick her up. I was going to be very upset. I heard Monty. Were there in fact riots at Six Flags Over Georgia in the last few weeks? If there were, I have no idea. I have not heard of such a thing. He's in the pet shop. Good for you, Monty. Come with me. Who hit Minnie? Like, who hit Minnie Mouse? Alright, we cannot get poisoned. We have to hurry. Oh, wait, it's not go fast floor. Relax. I thought I saw Hundun at the bottom. Six Flags Over Georgia. Yeah. It was ominous. It's an ominous place. The people that work there are, like, the management is psychotic. And yes, I worked at Batman, the movie, The Ride. And it sucked because it was hot as hell. Woo, we gotta get out of here. It was hot as hell. And they did not replace our air conditioner that season. So I got to work there when it was extra toasty. I don't know if it's still the most popular ride there. When I worked there, Goliath was definitely like the ride with the longest wait times. Just damage boost. Random explosion. The frogs are exploding. This is insane, Vert. We had to blow up something to get here, but holy crap. Alright, no funny business. No poison. Somehow, we're here. The only thing we were not able to do is get the clone gun here. And we almost squeaked the whole run in an effort to do so. Ah! Bearded Joe, do you have any guitar pedals? As a performer of guitar music? I've been eyeballing a multi-effects pedals. All live effects are in your Kemper. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is. Crap. Both of them still counted, okay. I've been eyeballing a multi-effects pedal that's coming out, or it has come out recently. Profiling, oh. I really want the Chroma console by Hologram. Mostly for synth, not for guitar. Although I would likely use it for both in an instance where I needed my guitar. It seems so... like, pedals have always been pricey. Am I crazy, or has that market gotten, like, insanely expensive over the past, like, 8 or so years? Not a lot of HP. It doesn't matter, because we made it to... Finally! Finally, we made it to Cosmic Ocean with NECA. This has been a long journey. Let's not get poisoned on the first floor. Whoa! Open your eyes! I did not even see that! Thank you, gravity. If anything, pedals have gotten cheaper. The boutique ones are the problem. I feel like, yeah. So here's the thing, Bearded Joe. The last things I was doing musically was very much in the semi-modular / modular synthesis ballpark. And that, like, modular synthesis is a scam. Like, it is so insanely expensive for no damn reason. But it's so pretty. Which I guess is why it's so expensive. Blast a rope. Where's our exit? I saw the final orb. Okay. Top leftish with a frog. Not anymore. Okay. You know what? Give me a wider berth. Let's go get that orb. We've seen this whole layer, so we shouldn't be afraid of poison. It was like right over here. But I'm like, I'm semi-itching to get back into kind of like a performance for live stuff. But I would only want to be doing like generative, improvised sets. For the most part. With like a little bit of structure associated with it. So I already have quite a lot of, like a decent amount of gear to achieve that. But there's one more piece, and then I need like a decent multi-effects. Because right now I'm running everything through a single analog delay. And then like my synth has a built-in tank reverb, which sounds really nice. But it gets a little awkward to patch it to all my equipment. Do I have a band name? I'm gonna be honest, if I perform, it'll probably just be my Twitch name. Oh, I don't like being here. Okay. Remember, there's lava, fire, bad. Do I have a loop station or something? I don't have a loop station. I just have a, I have a lot of equipment designed for sequencing. So in a way, kind of. Where's the jelly? Okay. Yes, fire bad. UFOs, extra bad. Explosions like that, extra bad. Ooh, ee. Where is the exit? Have we seen any orbs? I think we saw a orb. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. I can't remember. I don't even want to hit that guy. Ooh! He's gonna get whooped. Let him get whooped. Let him get whooped. How did he skirt the whoop? That was one. Okay. That was unfortunate. That would have been a very nice final orb. That's 2. Just don't let that rock hit me somehow. I'm like extra cautious ever since Average Atlas's humorous but also tragic death on his most recent PB. Look up the cuckoo. Oh, I know the cuckoo. Or the cuckoo, whatever, however you pronounce his name. I love his videos because he just has like the little mirror that shows back. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I've been down that rabbit hole. But yeah, I love his little mirror that shows his face. It's a cool idea. Simple. But he's got some good jams, like that kind of like jamming. Not his like style, because his style is it would be very hard to replicate, I think. But I want to do more like droney atmospheric stuff. Because there's a few places around here that I think I could get away with just like posting up and playing for like 45 minutes or so. No. Between the two of us, we have basically gotten to $7.99, yes. So we have 2 orbs popped. We're looking for the final. This is a very large floor by my estimation. You know what? Get down there. We're still on our first foil loop, which is very disheartening considering how big this level is. All right, don't get discouraged. Here's our exit. There is a man trap. No! Okay. Just show up and start doing the Balatro theme? Where is it? Did it come down for me? I think it came down. Okay, it must have. Well, here's the thing. Do you still have the higher? I do, by 4 floors. I was watching him get that PB live too, in my living room. One of the orbs popped, so here's our final 2. And watching him die that way, I don't know if you saw it, House. There's a video posted in the Discord. It was so funny, but also so sad. It's just comical how fast the pot knocks Average Atlas into the jellyfish. It looked like a Family Guy skit. I honestly don't even want to frick with the popcorn here. I don't want to be like, I gotta be extra cautious on those floors. An old Korg Chaos pad would be cool for the music you want to do, and they're cheaply used now, or they're cheap used. I'll have to look into it. I haven't looked at like a lot of the more tried and true older brands like Boss. I used to have a lot of Boss pedals, but I have culled them over the years. That's one. Evanescent skeleton. It's like a trackpad and you use it for FX. Interesting. I wonder what's in that box. Is it 2 bombs to kill one of those guys or just 1? I feel like I'm maybe overdoing it. But we get the crabs. That might be a good last orb. Let's just go look for the other one. Arborcat, what up? We are swimming in the cosmic ocean at present. How you been, Arborcat? How was your... Look at that jetpack in the wall, letting us know that it's got our back. Have we seen 2 orbs? I don't think so. Aha. That evanescent skeleton. We're shielded here. Okay, that's the second. Okay, the 3rd orb was in fact the one by the door. Be cautious. Just gotta loop around here. The dorb, indeed. You think that'll get it? Yes. More tide pools? You don't mind it? Also, I will say this. Average Atlas, his PB had a crazy amount of temple floors. So props to him for that. He handled the temple floors very well. Now, I'm not saying I was helping, but I was keeping the score. I was telling him what orbs were left. I was telling him when I saw the exit and where it was. Didn't my PB only have like 1 or 2? It was a very minimal set of temples, yes. I admit this openly. Evanescence, we've created this. This is a small level. Where's all my orbs? Oh. Get out of here. You like that little safety tip? Okay, here we go. Whoop. All right. Those of you keeping score, we are now on a temple level. Get the cat. Okay. What in the hell? This sucks. Go crazy. How did she survive? Okay, she's gone. Might be a good final orb. Dorb, as has been coined. We're kind of burning through resources pretty quickly here, but I'm okay with it for now. I think that guy's got to go. He's spitting boogers into the ether. Okay. This is a pretty small level too. I think I saw our second to last orb. Never mind, I saw 2 out of 3 of the orbs. B! Woo! I was a little scared that was gonna skirt up too close to me. Mostly gone. Good. Good, good, good. Just pound like 64 ounces of water. Get away! Sorry, I recognize the screaming is probably not good for your head. Multiple Gatorades. That should help. That should help. Can you have too many electrolytes? Is there like electrolyte saturation? Probably. Don't mouth it. Double kill. Whoa! My own boomerang! You tried to betray me? Did you see that? Alright, there's our final orb. That would have been a top 10 anime betrayal if the boomerang had brought the... That body was almost Evanescence. Wait, where the hell is the exit? It's left side, right? Yeah. Trust your instincts. You can have too much of anything, really. Alright, here's the second temple floor. Not a problem, not a big deal. Goodbye, boomerang. Watch out for Tetronimos. Watch out for alligators. That is a horrible place for that. What do we do about this? That's probably going to end poorly for me if I had to guess. Oh, get away! Get away! Oops, all cats? We have a couple of Evanescence cats. This is very bad. Oh! It's made even worse. Okay, you know what? We're safer in the guts at this point, which is insane to me. That might be the final orb. I cannot remember. I cannot recall. If it is, let's clear a path. How can I curve the boomerang? Okay, we curved it. We need to free the gator! Get him out of here! How do you hurt a gator? Can you hurt them? That was, in fact, the final one. This is ill-advised. Ill-advised? Okay. That was ill-advised. Just calm. Calm blue ocean? Fire. There's fire on this floor. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch everything. Okay. Don't go up. Go down. Go down on this floor. Not in a weird way. Don't take it out of context. But just in case there are any of those the cauldron carriers, we would like to get rid of them. Watch out for spike balls. That's our third orb. Where, get that ladybug out of here, is the exit. Page master style. Holy, get it way away from here. Get way far away from here. I thought I just sent a bomb into evanescence mode and it was gonna loop around and get us. Caveman? Caveman! Me when I'm auditioning to be Zero in the Holes live action movie starring Shia LaBeouf. That was a good movie, man, with Sigourney Weaver. I freed the crab. Okay. Don't do that. Stomp on the crabs, okay? The bombs! We need those. We actually are burning through our resources like crazy. And we're gonna continue to do so. Is that our final Yorb? Whoop! Let's keep looking for a second. I want to find that bomb bag. In that movie, they used bearded dragons with spotted paint on them as the venomous lizards. Absolutely hilarious. I mean, I doubt they were going to put real lizards that were venomous in a pit with some kids. Although it is Hollywood. I think that might be the last orb. I might have taken care of them. Although there's a lot more to the bottom half of this level than I was realizing before. Get up. These guys are so annoying. Get them. Okay. That is the second orb. The third orb, I don't remember where it is. Did we see it on our foil? Oh, bomb bag. How did it get there? That's crazy. The trajectory must have been wild. We must hurry. We have a minute. Was it by the door? Did I leave it? No, it's right here. Where was the door, though? This is a problem. Okay, that's to our left. Was it on the edge, man? I hope it's on the edge. I don't want to go in the guts. Yes, it was. M! 6 months!
Man me sand. Bar 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 bar. Man me the cutest man card or hook hand.
Thank you for the 6 months. You know what? It's tarot card time. Give me a second. Skirt. Button. You were hoping it would actually sing to the tune of Mr. Sandman? Alright, Em. Let's see what you got. Tarot time, tarot time. You... Yes, thank you for the mental break. 7 of cups. This is you right after your 7th cup of coffee every morning. Very cute. What does that mean? That's just what you look like after drinking 7 cups of coffee. You look calm, controlled, and collected. But on the inside, you're bumbling like a bumbleball. Remember those? I remember one time a flight was delayed or something like that because someone put a bumbleball in their suitcase and it started going off and vibrating. Not a buck bumbleball, just a bumbleball. Also, I don't know what it means from a tarot perspective. Tidge is usually looking them up, but I think Tidge might be away. In an upright position, the Seven of Cups indicates the presence of multiple choices and opportunities. However, it also serves as a warning against wishful thinking and the tendency to procrastinate. It suggests that it's time to take action and make decisions based on a realistic assessment of our circumstances. Whatever you're procrastinating on, it's time to get it done. Everybody finish doing your taxes? All right, let's see. This feels like a wide but small level. This is the filter floor. If we can get past this, we will be feeling pretty decent. That's one. This boomerang, we've gotten a ton of mileage out of this boomerang, even though it tried to kill us. I feel like the last two orbs are going to be right next to each other. How many people are still waiting to do their taxes? How are you able to do that? I thought you would get in trouble by now. Is there like an extension? Full year? Oh. Ice gun? Will the ice gun break orbs? Will it like freeze them and then they fall? Alright, this is like, okay, I see it. This is orb number 2. And 3. Okay, it was right by the exit. Give me back my boomerang. I am become back my boomerang. You file an extension and you get until October. I guess, yeah, 6 months. 6-month extension. All right, fire. Watch out for fire. Watch out for cauldron, guys. You know what? My objective here is like, try to get as far, like get into the loop and then move down. This is a very wide level though. Please don't be Evanescence. It's not, unless this is the largest level ever made. This is a massive level. We gotta pop orbs as we encounter them, or I'll never find them again. That's 2. Exit located. We have to do away with this ladybug. Get destroyed. Whew. Okay. Exit's on the bottom. We can manage. All right, we can't hang out in the open like that. We're doing that thing where I said we shouldn't do it. We're hanging out at the bottom. We also did not travel down. We're traveling up. The exact opposite of the advice I gave myself. Fireball. I saw it. That's our entrance. Okay, so we've seen a decent chunklet of the level up through now. This is fully encapsulated. Let's keep it that way. This is harrowing. This? Oh, peep. I'm scared. Okay. Leave. Okay. Oh, safe. We're safe here. Final orb? Final orb? I think I see it. Sikinar, thank you for the follow. What's up? How are you? Why does your name sound familiar? What up? What up? Wait. Oh. I don't... This guy, we're just gonna leave him be. I don't want that pot evanescence. Okay. Let us leave. Ooh. I hate fire. Fire sucks. Y'all remember that scene in Charlie's Angels? The live action, wow, well, they're all live action, but I mean the remake that happened in the 2000s, like early 2000s, with Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, where, what's his name? The guy that played Bosley? Oop. He was like, I love fire. And then he went to go light a fireplace and it like exploded in his face. And then he like crawled away whimpering. I thought that was hilarious. Okay. Bill Murray. Not Bernie Mac. That was the second movie. Which I like them both. Is that bad? Thank you. Mantrap actually doing the world a service for once. That almost whooped me. Also, was that orb number 2? The pop looked a little violent for number 1. I got distracted talking about Charlie's Angels. Let's find the exit before we pop this. Also, I see him. All I remember is the scene where the dad from Back to the Future grabbed the lock of hair and sniffed it like a fiend. Why is that what stuck to you the most? The creepy thin man? I see the exit too. It's kind of in a horrible spot. There's also a witch doctor down there. What the heck? This exit blows. It's an unhinged moment. I mean, I don't disagree. It is quite unhinged. But there's a lot of memorable stuff in that movie. And you landed on that? Okay. Get roasted. Are we... Is this near the wall? It doesn't look like it. I think we're just gonna take a trip here. I marked this so that we could see it a little easier. I remember the scene when Lucy Liu poses as like a union. I don't know what her role was meant to be in this particular charade they were having, but they went to like a tech company and she was there to be like almost like a union organizer, to be like, hey, did the employees of this place treat you right? And then all the nerds were like, no. And then she was like, okay, well, mommy's here, basically. She had like a crazy leather suit on. Whoop. I want... Here's the thing. When we hit this orb, the jelly's gonna come to the left. So I probably shouldn't have bombed that. I should bomb here so that we can pop it and then loop around. But now this Joker's standing there all menacingly. I'm okay with that as long as you die. Okay. We're stuck. Float. Oh, there was a box. I think back then, I was definitely, I mean, like, they're all very attractive ladies. They're all very, very cool movie stars as well. We fooled around, man! Oh. Okay, this sucks, but I think landing on that robot saved us. Now we just have an Evanescence fireball. Never mind, we don't. Jetpack is lost. Thankfully, we have many a rope. God, I was distracted talking about Charlie's Angels, man. Of course. My boomerang. You've been doing your job, you missed Cosmic Ocean NECA. We're in it, but I just lost my jetpack. Thankfully, we still have the Ankh. We still have hope. Still got our boomerang too. I didn't plot my course here. I was just like, yeah, I'll fly away. All right, now every floor we progress, we're hunting for a jetpack. Or not a jetpack. A jetpack would be sick, but we're hunting primarily. Ah! 4. Get down. Oh! We're hunting for a, any kind of cape. And I think the only kind of cape we can get is, of course, mustard. But we're going to be blasting ropes. We're going to be climbing. I've said this before, and I still stand by it. It's kind of fun to be in the cosmic ocean with no backpack item. Fun. Not ideal, but fun. Ooh, a machete. Not useful at all, thank you. Give me your boomerang. You can't jump again once you're stuck? I thought you could jump again. Alright, we're in it. We're in it. In a bad... Oh, I don't like that Evanescence Witch Doctor. Give me that boomerang. Alright, we'll just try to foil as best we can. Watch out for the man trap at the exit too, by the way. Telepacks and power packs. I mean, I would still say no to a telepack right now, yeah. Oh, piss. Get up! Quick! Okay, I was just afraid he would throw. I didn't know what his range was. Bomb box is nice. Bomb box is very nice. What was that? Did anybody see what that was before it fell? We have 1 HP. Even our own boomerang could take us out with an errant throw. We must be cautious. Whoa! I want to know what was in that pack. I think it was ropes. Hold on, we have no course of action here. Ah! Huh. Okay. Okay. You want to be like that? Here, make it as easy as we humanly can. That wasn't even it, man. Oh, balls. I thought that was the final orb. We don't have time. Gimme. All right. We have not seen the right side of the map. Not as much as we've seen the left side. Get him. It was bombs. Okay. There's this. The jelly is unfortunate. Free falling. Free falling. It does damage to you. To get cursed does damage. I thought it just reduced you to 1. Go. All right, we are in big dookie. Aw, crap. We're dead. Maybe not dead. Aw, we got caught in the air. You know, we can't be bad. We can't be mad. We at least got to Cosmic Ocean. It has been actually days on stream without Cosmic Ocean. Sheesh. You know what we're gonna do now? How'd we lose jetpack? A fireball grazed me and it exploded. We're gonna try to unlock Ow because he is the final character that we have to get to Cosmic Ocean with before we can play as pilot again. And all we have to do is get to the City of Gold. Sure, there's some caveats to, or there's some, like, you know, difficulty in doing that. It's not like super easy, but it's not hard. Probably not any harder than what we've been up against. Yes, we have to go to El Dorado. I've never been there on this save file. Am I going to Duat too? I don't remember how to get to Duat. Don't you have to sacrifice yourself on the altar in City of Gold? I guess we could try. If we have paste and enough resources, we can try. I've never been to... I think I've been to Duat maybe like once on the Switch. I definitely went there because I thought it was a cool looking place and I wanted to go there myself. But I don't remember. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take like a... What happened? What the heck? Yeah, because don't you lose Ankh by sacrificing yourself? Stupid skeletons. Alright. You can cheat it if you do multiplayer. Paste, okay, that's step 1 to a Duat run. I'm gonna buy this out for the discount. Look, our objective right now is not Cosmic Ocean. We have a new mission. We need to go find... We need to find and save the final survivor. Is there anybody else? I'll cycle through the characters once we unlock Owl. I think we might have them all. I can't think of anyone we don't have. Because we have the ninja. We have 8-bit guy. Was the door up there? Yeah, it was. I think paste should make your hands sticky as well, so you could climb on the walls. Can't go to Duat if we lose the Ankh. If we go to Duat, well, we would only lose Ankh on Temple, right? Or City of Gold, which is where we would want to lose it on the altar. So there's only a couple of floors where it matters. But the Temple is tough. But we've gotten a decent amount of exposure and practice on Temple because of Cosmic Ocean. Now, it's not quite the same. Cosmic Ocean Temple, I think, is maybe... I don't know if it's easier or more difficult, but it's definitely different. I'm still gonna go jungle. Not bad. Whoop. Ah! Turn around. Look at what you see. I watched that movie. I watch Neverending Story like once a year on average. Maybe once every 2 years on average. And every time, I'm still like, what the hell is going on? By Lima? Like Lima, Peru? Is that who did the song? What else have they done musically? Oh yeah, I want this. Skirt. Skirt. Doop. I think they're Swedish. If that's who made the song, it's extremely Swedish coded. I don't know how or why, but it makes too much sense to be ignored. A lot of Swedish artists snuck their tracks into a American like subculture. Like Cotton Eye Joe, Swedish. Uh-oh, don't stand there. Neverending Story, apparently Swedish. Singing in the theater is one of your first memories. They're just British. Just British? Ew. Just kidding. It was funny how you just said they were just British, though. That's a pretty good shop. That's a pretty good shop. I was right to say that. I got nothing against the British, except their food. Their food sucks. I'm sorry. I know we don't have much room to talk as Americans because we eat, like, fried butter sticks. But British cuisine is like the color brown, and that's it. Conquers the world, beans on toast. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody can explain it. Not even the British. Man, I love jump boots. I used to not like jump boots because the extra height was too unpredictable. Isn't that crazy? Uh-oh. I didn't want to break that. I think we're okay, though. Get Monty just to stunt on the ghost even harder. Wow, learn to cook when you get servants, in quotes, to serve you. Where is it? It's so close already. It's closer this way. I mean, true, but also their food still sucks. Like the things that are from British cuisine. Get up! Okay. I had, what is it called? Blood pudding? I tried it once. What are y'all doing, man? What is the point? It's horrible. Now, fish and chips. Sure, why not? Man, we are baroque. But it's also like the worst fish. They're using like the fish you would use for cat food. No jetpack, so I don't feel too bad. But also remember, we're not too stressed over our loadout at present. I think we have enough for a cape, just barely. Let's go. Let's go. We bought Hedge It. That's step one of this whole charade. We don't even really need to worry about the bow. But should we worry about the bow is the question. Because, I mean, there's nothing saying we can't get to Cosmic Ocean on this run also. But do I have it in me? Do I have a Cosmic Ocean run in me after the one we had just done? Whoop! Well, that answers that question. Alright, engaging speedrun minus everything we'd need to get OW unlocked. Technology. Everyone hold on tight. Buckle your seatbelts. If y'all had a seatbelt on your computer chair, would you buckle it? Yes? Perhaps we go Volcana strictly for less money considerations. Eesh. Are you gaming or is it intense? Is it casual or intense? I don't know. Anytime you would need to feel like secure in your seat. intense clown stuff. I would say elaborate, but I think we all already know. What if they made seatbelts for bicycles? I feel like that would be a very bad idea, but also comical. Is this where the key is? What the hell? The Ujedi? All the way over here? Off the beaten path? Alright, find the key. This is a very big level. It even said so. This might be reset worthy, because we're gonna have to blow every resource we have just to get to the Ujedi. Oh, he's gonna get mad. Unless we're great. You know what? This is it. If we don't do this, we reset. Because we died. Stop. Get a Jedi. Save the girl. Save the planet. In love with Lucy Liu? I mean, I think Drew Barrymore was more my speed. Although Lucy Liu was sick. Especially in Kill Bill. Ora Nishii. Who is Lucy Liu? No way. No way you don't know who Lucy Liu is. You're pretending? Is that not how it's spelled? Either way, you knew what they meant. Mox is calling. Cello.
Hello.
What up, baby?
I want a burger.
Yeah?
This is a little unhinged. What would you feel about Five Guys?
You know my opinion on Five Guys, but if you're feeling Five Guys, I guess we're getting Five Guys. Are they still open?
Well, why would they not be open?
I don't know. Everything around here closes at 7 o'clock.
So, here's my thing that I think we should do. You know how I was telling you that they have like the littles, which are like the normal size burger, but they call them little because they feel like people who don't want to be emasculated aren't going to order the littles. I say we get 2 of those and 1 order of small fries, and between that would be 9,000 calories, and we could eat that.
All right, this is gonna put the little thing to the test, because if it's true, then we'll be fine. But if it's not true and we're getting like, you know, quarter-sized burgers, then
we can always eat more food. We do have food at the house, so we're not gonna go hungry. But I do think we should try that.
sure, if you want to, they're normal sized. You love Five Guys in your guts right now? Platinum Fox,
What?
are you okay?
But yeah, how's stream? What you playing?
I'm playing Spelunky. We got to Cosmic Ocean with this character, and we're trying to now unlock the last character in the game that we have yet to unlock so that we can get to Cosmic Ocean with it. But I'm having a difficult time getting there. I also did a little
What's
bit
the
of...
last character?
Ow. The guy I play on Switch.
The little like pixely guy?
No, he's made of gold.
Oh, that guy. Very cool.
So I'm working on that. We did a little bit of coding earlier. It was fun. It's been fun.
Good. Very good. I still have the Bandle song in my head.
I could not even recall ever hearing it in the wild, to be honest.
You don't know? You are now rocking with will.i.am and Britney, bitch. It's the Britney bitch song.
I thought she said that in multiple songs. Also,
yeah, but
spoiler
she
for
says
the
it
Vandal.
with will.i.am in this song.
No! I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to put on the backpack first.
Okay, well, have fun spelunking. I'm gonna go pick us up some burgers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Love you
love
too.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
My opinion on Five Guys is that they are extremely overrated. But, I mean, I will eat it. It is just a burger, but everyone's always like, oh, Five Guys, oh my god. Craigasm, orgasm, pants explosion, whatever, whatever. Toolbox to get Cajun fries? It's just fries with a bunch of salt all over it. The only time I've ever actually really liked Five Guys was when I was at an airport by myself for like the first time when I was 12. And I got a burger at a Five Guys in the airport at Washington, D.C.'s airport. And it was the only thing I had eaten in like 2.5 days. So I was very excited. Free peanuts? They sell a good dog? Who's getting hot dogs at Five Guys? I didn't even know that was an option. They got hot dogs? Who doesn't eat burgers? Why don't you eat burgers? Kill Yang for sack. No, we will leave Yang to his own devices. I feel like I've probably had this information installed in my brain at one point, but I have since forgotten. Is there like a traumatizing story involving burgers? Which is why you do not consume them? Because if that's the case, I get it, I guess. But if it's kind of like I never got past the chicken nuggets at the McDonald's thing, then I mean, it's time to try the burger. That's all I'm gonna say. I like a chicken nugget too. I still get the chicken nuggets. But you know, burgers are all right. Bad friend. I can't remember every little nuanced detail of everyone's life. I know important things about Interior. Things that I wouldn't repeat on stream even. Name one important thing about Platinum Fox. You played football in college, and it must have been very defining for you. Which is good. Sounds like a good college experience. And before she says we ain't friends, go back to wherever you came from, you're wrong. I told you a fact about yourself. What is a waterfall master? Vantier, do you care to go into detail over why you are burger resistant? No. Man, he is mowing the grass. Did you see that? I guess we're going jungle, but we have boots. That's good. And bombs. We have a lot of bombs. Also, you look kind of like Ludwig, and then you didn't know who Ludwig was at the time, so you thought it was an insult, but it wasn't an insult. And then ever since then, you've had an antagonized relationship. It set the tone for the rest of our interactions forever. I could spend one bomb to go the other way. Nah, too pricey. Come over here. Scoop. This isn't gonna get Monty. Oops. This should. Zazzle, what up? What does Waterfall Master mean? Are you talking about the maneuver where you pour someone's drink into your mouth without touching the bottle with your lips? Yes? I know what waterfalling is. Everybody knows what waterfalling is. It's kind of like Sip Your Friends, but different. It's kind of like Sip Your Friends, but in the inverse. One time you were 3 or 4, you went to McDonald's with your grandpa and bros and got a nasty McDonald's burger, and grandpa said we weren't leaving till you finished it. Had a taste of burger since, and like ground beef just ain't it. So do you avoid ground beef in general? So like no spaghetti with ground beef, no like meatloaf or anything like that? Like there's gotta be something you've consumed. Like you don't eat Taco Bell? The idea of a meatloaf makes you want to barf. I don't disagree. I think meatloaf is horrible, but it's not like... It's like you've had to have at least tried something with ground beef, and I was just naming things. You've never had like a shepherd's pie? It usually has like lamb meat in it as well, so it's not... What? It's already time for Black Market? We don't have enough money, man! Alright, we better hope we get big bucks here. Or we're gonna have to do some extreme thievery. Ground beef takes it down for you? That's interesting. I mean, everybody has their bugaboos. Ironically, the burger you ate at McDonald's probably was like not even ground beef. It was probably just like steamed, pureed meat sauce. 6,000 gold. Can we do it? Yeah, how do you feel about like a hot dog? Isn't a hot dog just a bunch of ground up meat in like a condom? Or a Slim Jim? TJ Knuckles came out of hiding for that one. It is truth. That is like an accurate description. Man, this was a great black market if only we had money. Too bad we don't need everything, I guess. We could do the steel tech, but I don't know the steel tech. Do the setup for all items. You can't just say that like I know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Learn it? Can someone link me? Rope the thorns in the top left. Alright, we're gonna follow your instructions. Rope the thorns in the top left. All the way top left? Like boom? Like yes? Middle? Here? And then I bomb at the bottom of the ladder. Like this, right here. I just place a bomb. And then I hang out on that rope. Know where the ruby is? Where was the ruby? Oh, here? This isn't gonna work. It didn't even cheese them. Platinum Fox, you can't give me half the instructions in Vivo when there's angry shopkeepers. We're going Volcana. We're going Volcana. Screw the black market. Cello.
Hi, what do you want done? What do you want on your thing? Like lettuce, tomato, pickles, anything, or do you just want like meat, cheese, bacon?
Meat, cheese, bacon. That's
Ketchup,
it.
mustard.
Huh?
Ketchup, mustard, anything?
Ketchup. Actually, I'll do my own ketchup.
Okay, so you don't want anything on it?
Not really, no.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. I can't believe Platinum Fox would lead us astray like that. Actually, I totally can. What am I even saying? I can't follow instructions? What instructions? You were typing them as I was executing. It was worth it. The shopkeepers all die by hitting their heads on the thorns. Perhaps next time we'll get the full strap before trying to execute it piecemeal. That was my bad. Thanks for your attempt at feeding me intel. I do be a procedural creature at times. Go. Whoa! Alright. This makes things a little bit more difficult. Especially with the guy over there. We have to be good. We have to be great. Go to the tree above the rope is what I need to do next time. Alright, we are on absolute flounder technology. Bombs. A parachute? This early? But then don't you have to deal with angry shopkeepers for like the rest of the run? I mean, it's like a lot of items and a lot of material, but you're on like the hot 100 wanted list for the rest of ever. No, just one level. I guess because they hurt themselves. Oh my god. Dude, y'all's glasses ever sit so heavy on your head you think it's gonna like break your nose? That's what mine feel like right now. Ooh. So Zorark. Wait, I mean Vayantir. Vayantir, you are Zorark, but in the meat category, the ground beef category. It's like between you, Zorark, and then like some other community members we haven't yet discovered. We will have like the banned burger chat, like Exodia pieces. One combined vegan, yes. It's like Captain Planet, but for food. You have the meat ring. I should have gave Yang his turkeys. Oh well. The Schmeat ring. Wait, you don't like steak either? For real? So you just don't like beef, period. Do these hurt him? If I bonk... the turkey legs do not hurt this guy. That is news to me. Maybe if I had spikes, it would hurt him. Sorry, turkey. Not sorry, turkey. You're gonna live. What would the meat ring do if it was a Captain Planet vegan? Superpowers? Give everyone hogs. There's probably a fanfic out there for this already. What the hell? What are you doing? Ow. It's been a minute since we've been in Volcana. I was actually like, what am I doing here? I thought like for a split second I got teleported to Cosmic Ocean. That's gonna make things hard. Wow. Okay. Just use every resource we have right off the bat. Okay. Whew. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Well, we have to... Why did I get the cape? See, I'm like so... I'm so jungle pilled. I can whip lava, yeah, but it doesn't do anything. We can't get back over there. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We don't need Vlad's cape. We just need the crown. That's all we need. Dry? Ooh, a dry dock. And a Kali altar. Why not? Where's Monty? I hear him. I don't know if I already had those. I don't think I did. Can bring up all the Garys? I can. Should I, though, is the question. Long time since we've heard this. Everybody, buckle up. You love a D minor. Ah, I jumped off the chain. Why? Ugh. Okay. Trade capes with me. Let us go sacrifice some Garys, I guess, to get the cup. How many will make it out is the question. Get away! Jackasses. Okay. At least one of them has perished. We only need 2 of them, right? I don't think 2 are making it out. You thought the stream froze when I went full concentration? It's rare. It's rare. So no one blames you. Where are the Garys, dude? They're lollygagging. Dude, I haven't had the cape in a long time. I think he's up here trapped. What are you doing? All right, come with me. Goodbye, Ernesto. Have a good rest of your evening. What is he doing? He's just stuck. Come here. Come on. Come on. Will he follow? This is a very disobedient Gary. Come here. Come over here. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. You fool. Okay, let's go. When you eat a sucker... We were talking about this earlier. I think so. Uh-oh. I'm not playing with that. It's like when you have a sucker in your mouth and you legitimately, uh-oh. What the hell? We're just stuck here? Wait, we're not stuck. We're just gonna have to burn our way down. When you trip on a, like a rock or something. I'm not doing the moon challenge either. Forget about it. We're not doing Cosmic Ocean. I'm too tired. We're gonna get Owl. We're gonna kill Mommy. And we're gonna all be stoked. Scoot! We have what we need. You know what we don't have, though? We don't have a lot of bombs, which we don't really... Uh-oh. We don't really need bombs, I guess. It's nice to have them in Temple. Ooh. Bomb bag, or bomb box, will do the trick. Give me the bomb box. All right. Caveman with the lantern is wild. What lantern are you talking about? All right. So, we don't need to put the bow away. We just need to do this to get the Ankh, ideally. And then we have to go all the way down to Temple. And it's been a long time since I've been to Temple. Traditional way. Isn't, if you save Vlad, or not Vlad, Van Horsing, he gives you the alien compass in Temple. Gonna get ass kicked if we're not careful. We're gonna try to be careful as much as is possible. I can't believe there's not a character unlock in Duat. That seems interesting. He'll be in the back layer. I didn't save him in Volcana, so he's stuck, yeah. Not that we're gonna need it. We didn't get the bow, so no Cosmic Ocean. Do I need the P2 tech? Part 2 tech for free? No, I don't. I don't ever do Olmec Part 2 unless I have to fight him organic. But you've already tried to sell me some tech. And boy, did we pay for it. Can't you just bomb down? That's pretty free. Uh-oh. Thanks, you idiot. Oh, not all the way. Wah! I thought he only does 2. Step on the katydids. All right, here we go. We've been here, right? We have to kill this Joker. We don't have paste. Is he spikeable? Can you spike shoes this guy? We can kill him with spike shoes. Okay. Should I just fall on top of him in the sand? I didn't realize it would be a one tap. I thought he had more HP than that. All right, so wait, what are we doing now? We're looking for the door. Is it on the same floor as Anubis? Or is it on a different floor? Go to 4-2, okay. I don't like this gator. Unintentional, I'm not gonna shoot this thing. Every time I shoot it, it ends up killing me. Unintentional stomp attacker. Ooh, pip, 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 pip. I'm glad he's dead. I'm not glad that this guy is now cheesed. Hey. All right, look for door. Found it. Stay away! What the heck? The door is blocked. Oh, we can push this. You unlocked an emote? Are you lurking in a Minecraft stream? Alright, now we just have to find Owl. First time ever being here on this save file. It's been a minute since I've been here, period. Gotta be careful, this place is treacherous. We have time. There are still crush blocks on this floor, but they're harder to see. Look at how shiny. I hear him. I think he's to our right. Man, what awesome music. I see his box. That's the first time I've killed a mummy. We've done it! Ow has been unlocked. He's gonna get mad. Now we go sacrifice ourselves, right? We just fall down on this thing. Alright, parachute saved us. It would be sick if a temple, or if a Cosmic Ocean level could be City of Gold. I agree. Did we lose the cape? We do lose the cape, but Al came with us. Alright. Go deal with the snake, man. We gotta hurry. Are we timed on this floor, or is it just like play it safe? Watch for snakes. These enemies don't show up at all. Oop. Well, we're poisoned. Those enemies don't show up at all in Cosmic Ocean. It's like you only see them on this floor. Dude, I wish we had paste. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know they even did that. Thank you for your blood, Ow. That was very nice of you. Yo, he's going crazy. Can't be poisoned now. Oh! Alright, we have to cook some bombs. Toss them at this Joker. That's one. Uh-oh. That seems bad. Get him out of here. Whoa! Excuse you! Ain't no way. How many bombs does he take to kill? All right, look at this. Starting with the first character. Anna. Margaret. Colin. Rafi. Alto. Liz. Neka. Lise. Coco. Manfred. Jay. Tina. Valerie. Ow. Demi. Pilot. Aaron. Dirk. Guy. Classic Guy. We have them all, right? That's everybody? Her name is Crumpo. That is true. Valerie Crumpo. We have them all. Including Ow. That's exciting. So now we get to Cosmic Ocean with Ow. And then we go back to Pilot. We $7.99. Woo! With that being said though, folks, this is where we're gonna call the stream for the day. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Or I $7.99 without. I guess I could. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will be live again on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Exclamation point Discord if you'd like to hang out in the community Discord. It's where we all kind of chill. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my desk. I don't know what we're going to be doing on Thursday, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Not much chilling there today. We were chilling. We were talking about stuff. But either way. Let's see. Who are we gonna send you to? Ooh. Interesting. Owen is playing BioShock Remastered. I didn't even know BioShock got remastered. Let's go say hey to Owen. Noted 596 community member with a founder's badge in Dan's chat. Everybody say hey. Show him some love. Everybody have a great evening. I will see you in the Discord. I will see you on Thursday. Take care. And enjoy. Bye.